want to go back to something you just said. You said, you acknowledge there are black Jews. There are African-American Jews.
100%.
Some people think saying that they're labeled anti-Semitic. What is the difference between saying, hey, which is a fact, there are black Jews, and what y'all consider anti-Semitic in that conversation?
I don't know anyone could, the fact there are black Jews is just a statement of truth. I don't know anyone think that's anti-Semitic. I think, let's also acknowledge that Judaism is a wide spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
Let's also acknowledge that Judaism is a wide spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
Let's also acknowledge that Judaism is a wide spectrum,
mm-hmm.
right? So you have Orthodox Jews who speak Yiddish, who, eat strict kosher and observe the way they do. And then you have very Reformed Jews who, like me, I'm conservative Jewish, actually. I have a kosher home. I go to synagogue on Saturday mornings. I observe all the holidays. But I don't wear a kippah, for example. And then there are other Jews who say, I would never set foot in a synagogue, but they feel culturally Jewish. They identify as Jewish because it's complicated. It's a religion. Mm-hmm. It's an ethnicity. It's a culture. Mm-hmm. It's just not something you can just say is about, like showing up on a Saturday morning. So with all that said, there's a range of practice and observance. So there are plenty of black Jews who go to what you might call traditional Jewish synagogue. Then there are other communities like the Black Hebrew Israelites. Now, there's a range of practice even among Black Hebrew Israelites.
Mm-hmm.
There's a large community of them in Israel who identify as Jewish in a traditional way. And then you have the guys in Times Square who observe in a way that's not so traditional, I would say.
They would say y'all aren't Jews. It would say that, what they say, white people are not the original Jews, basically?
Correct.
Yeah.
And look, they're entitled to their beliefs until that justifies shooting Jewish people with pellet guns on Staten Island. Or this is December. 3 years ago, December 2019, 2 black Hebrew Israelites went into a kosher supermarket in Jersey City and killed 3 people because they said they weren't real Jews.
Wow.
Shot them cold dead in a kosher supermarket. So again, you're entitled to believe whatever you want, but I think we need to recognize that rhetoric can have real world consequences.
Sheriff,